Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Mike. I might be the instructor for your course, but I heard that EAC was doing something new this year where they're actually going to give you a chance to choose your own instructor. And they said that since all the course materials had already been put together and it already had Mike as the name of the instructor, they were going to give you a choice of three Mikes. So here's your choices. Your first choice is Michael Phelps, who has 28 Olympic medals. So that's pretty good, I guess. Your second choice is Michael Jordan, who has like five. He's a five-time NBA MVP, so I guess that's decent. Or your third choice is me, who's pretty good at businessy stuff. So, well, that's your choices. Um, and while you might be tempted, in fact, I think you probably are tempted to choose either Michael Phelps or Michael Jordan. I would submit to you that that might not be a wise choice because, well, this is a business course. It's not a swimming course or a basketball course. And so, probably who you really want is someone who's pretty good at businessy stuff. And besides, I'm just lying to you. You don't really get to choose. You're stuck with me. But I'm going to use that picture because that picture is the one my mom likes. She thinks that makes me look handsome. Like when your mom like licks her finger and smooths your hair down. That's the picture right there. Where my mom was standing right off to the side there when I had it taken, so that I could be her handsome little boy. Anyway, no, but that's my more professional picture, and that's the image I think the AC wants you to have of me. Probably not that guy, but that guy right there. Anyway, so really, I'm going to be the instructor for your course. And I just, since I'm terrible at introductions, I thought what I would do is put together a little slideshow to introduce myself and help you get to know me a little better. So really, more important than being a teacher to me is being a husband and a father. And so the first thing I'd like to do is just introduce you to my family. There is the most recent family picture we have. We're actually missing a couple. One is our son Joseph, who was not in this picture. He was serving a mission for our church at the time. And then we've gained a couple since then. Our son Zach, who's moved in and started living with us in the last year, and then another grandchild, and then we have another grandchild coming soon. So this is my family. Um, well, there you go. Pretty awesome, right? The second thing I'd like to do is maybe just give you sort of a life history. And again, since we're living in a meme generation, I thought I would just try to do it quickly using some type of basic imagery. So just so you know, if you're from the Gila Valley area, that's for you online students. We're located in Thatcher, Arizona here at Eastern Arizona College. And Thatcher is in what we call the Gila Valley. But I didn't go to Thatcher High School. I went to Safford High School. And so I graduated from Safford High School, and then I became a student at Eastern Arizona College. It was a great time in my life. So great that I fell in love with the girl who's the mother of all those kids you saw in the last picture. And I was so in love that I just couldn't think about school, and I promptly dropped out of Eastern Arizona College. So yeah, your teacher is kind of like an EAC dropout. So, well, good luck with that. Anyway, so I dropped out of EAC and I joined the US Air Force, where I studied Chinese and became a Chinese linguist, which mostly entailed sitting in a hole in the ground with headphones on, listening to Chinese and typing it out in English. I mean, there was other stuff too, but that's mostly what it involved. While I was in the Air Force, I went to a little bit of school and I studied at the Community College of the Air Force, where I earned an associate's degree in communications and in Mandarin Chinese. Then I went to a little school called Wayland Baptist University. It's a school that I guess you would say they cater to military individuals, and there I earned my degree in business. After that, I got out of the military and I went to work for a company called Edward Jones as an investment advisor. I think they called us investment representatives at the time, but that was advising people on their finances. It was a great job. Learned how to deal with big dollars that I'd never thought about before, and more importantly, learned how to work together with people and understand their needs, and then make a plan and help them make a plan. After Edward Jones, I went to a company called MWA Financial Group, which in essence allowed me to be self-employed doing the same thing I was doing at Edward Jones, and allowed me to move back home where there was already an established Edward Jones office. So that's when we moved back to the Gila Valley. While I was there, I attended NAU online and earned my master's degree in management. And then, look at you seeing it coming full circle. I was able to get a job here at Eastern Arizona College first as the director of the Small Business Development Center, which was wonderful. It was a chance to consult with businesses and do a lot of what I was doing on the financial side, but helping businesses understand things that would strengthen their business. And then I moved over to the faculty side and began teaching business to students. And here I am. Additionally, I started my own business called Fox Storage, which is a rental self-storage. My wife also has a business. She's a professional artist who paints murals or really giant paintings, something I have no concept of, but I can handle the finances. So that's my part of the business. And then I began also teaching when the ASU program came to EAC. Here at EAC, I teach the organizational ethics course. I also teach a few courses for ASU online. And then I also began teaching accounting for Brigham Young University, Idaho. So that brings me up to my present. That's what I do now is I teach. I teach for EAC primarily. And then I teach a few courses for these other great schools. So that's my whole life. I know to you it might sound lame. I think it's wonderful. I'm grateful to have such a cool life where I get to teach and work with students all the time. I hope throughout whichever courses you're taking from me that we get a chance to know each other a little bit more, especially if you're an online student. Sometimes it's hard to get to know each other. And I think it's one of the best parts about education is just getting to know other people and learn from them. And in my opinion, as an instructor or a professor, I learn as much from my students as they learn from me. I know it's lame. People say that all the time, but I mean it. And so I look forward to getting to know you and learning from you. And I hope you have a great semester and a great experience here at Eastern Arizona College.